My name is Ed Kai. I want to bring to you a series of stories today that talk about ex-Con Air and Connex Incorporated. It's our desire just to give you a brief overview of what Connex is all about so that you'll have an idea of how to invest both your prayers, your time, your money, and your energies. We'd love to have you be a part of the team. And I wanted to tell you how Connex really got started. Back when I was incarcerated, there was a lady that came to us from down in Texas, and she gave us a very motivational, very exciting overview of what she's doing down in Texas with parolees. It's very, very hard coming out from an institution where parolees don't have a place to live. They don't have food, clothing, different things that they need just to survive. It's very hard if you don't have any kind of savings or any kind of a financial way to generate funds to just put a roof over your head, to eat 3 times a day, to do the things that normal people have to do, just day-to-day existence. So through her speech, 6 or 8 of us got the idea that we needed to step up to the plate and do more. 3 of those guys have already got programs up and running, and they're successfully producing some really good results. I just don't want to see people going through that revolving door around and around and around again and again and again. They need to have something that is beneficial, something that where they're loved, where they're welcomed, where they can come to have a roof over their head, to have meals, to not have to worry about any of that, and to have structure, enough structure to keep them occupied, keep them busy, and out of trouble, and away from old friendships and old things that create problems in the community. It's my desire to have a military installation that's been vacated and left. I'd love to be able to have some all across the country. When you dream big. That's what I was told. And I really want people to be able to dream big and have a dream themselves. I want people to be able to come out and use their skills, talents, and abilities that God's given them to make a better mark and a better place in the world. A lot of people just don't really get that and don't understand that. The thing that breaks my heart is I've gotten 3 of these letters over the course of the time that I've been out, asking to come and be a part of the program, asking to have a place to come to, a place to call home, a church. Some of the guys getting out can't even go to a church because of their type of offense that they've committed. And I want them to feel at home. I want them to be at home all the way around. Connex would afford that. They'd have a church. They'd have places, classes to take, things to study, things to better themselves. The Connex weekend, the weekend retreat, the getaway, the time alone with God. When I was incarcerated, they had a thing called Kairos. And they also have one called Cursillo for death row inmates, and then they have one called Walk to Emmaus, which is, for the most part, on the outside. It's the most precious love gift one human being can give another, and that's what I really want to have. I want to have that at the very beginning, to just level the playing field, to allow people to come to a place, all get on the same page, and be able to live together in harmony. It's my desire to have gardens where we're growing aquaponically and hydroponically, which involves fish mixed with vegetables, and it creates food in abundance rather quickly. I've personally been experimenting with this in the last few months and about the last year and a half that I've been out, and it has been an amazing thing to watch startings go to harvest in 5 weeks. That's the kind of stuff that I want to push the limits on. I want to push it and actually increase the yields and be able to do some really neat things with it. I'd like to have our own crew, our own group of individuals, experimenters that are experimenting with these things and able to create new ways of doing things. The community comes in and gets involved with these people, men and women. They learn to love them, learn to find out what their skills and their abilities are. And then eventually the real integration occurs when the people come and ask them to come be their neighbor, come ask them to be a part of their community. That's the integration. That's real integration, not the stuff that they've got going right now where people are literally thrown behind a Dempsey dumpster and left there to spend the night, or to wonder where their breakfast is coming from, or have them worry about, I got a charge of my leg monitor in the morning. Where am I going to go? Where can I go? What's close enough that I can plug in and charge? It's just a lot of challenges that overwhelm an individual, and the next thing you know, that individual is going to go right back to the life of crime just to support the things that he needs to do on a day-to-day basis. The irony of it all is, when a guy comes to prison, the first thing he wants is a Bible. And yet, schools, you can't pray, you can't have a Bible, you can't even bring up the Word of God. And that's the thing that gives you your anchor, that gives you the thing that you can hang on. And you really got to have that. And that's what Connects is about. I wanted to make sure that you understood that Connects is about the veterans coming back from Vietnam, from Afghanistan and Iraq, from war zones all over the world. A lot of them are suffering from PTSD. A lot of them are living under bridges right alongside of a lot of the parolees and are fighting for the same food and resources. I'd like to open up our doors to all the veterans that have served and that are serving. I myself am a Vietnam veteran, and I understand very well the ramifications of post-traumatic stress disorder. I really want to emphasize that Connects is there for you. It's the same love, the same interaction, the same methodology, the same God that can create a new heart in you as also the parolees.
My name is Morris Curry. I'm the senior pastor of the Garden Chapel Christian Fellowship in San Quentin State Prison. I've been, volunteering since 1986 at San Quentin, and before I was a chaplain there. And right now I can tell you that we have at least 21 men who have graduated from seminary. We have those men who will have their own programs. They are out returning to society that they offended. They are making it a better place to live. And one of those items right now is Connect. I'm happy to endorse it because I know what can happen. What I want to say is this: prison is a place where ordinary people like you and me live, and they are people. They're not animals. They're not trash, and there is redemption behind those walls. To take people formerly incarcerated off the streets in a very short time, and they will become productive citizens. One of the things that we would like to see is vacant land. Let's take Mare Island, for instance, here in Vallejo. Mare Island was a place that was given to the city by the Navy. It could house at least, on one section of that place, 1,200 men. We could take a place like that and turn that place virtually into a place of a cooperative to help formerly incarcerated people get a leg up and to become self-sufficient. Not only that, to become productive citizens in our society. That is, being able to pay taxes, being able to raise their families, being able to do the things that you and I do ordinarily every day. In essence, what Connect can do is to feed not only a community, but it can feed a country. Take a third world country. Take any place where people need to survive. Connects can be that conduit to make sure that people have subsistence for themselves and for their families. Connects is the way to go.
I really want to take a minute and just bring to your attention how important it is to have community involvement. We've got to have people that are willing to come into Connects, spend a weekend, get to know these guys, and fall in love with them. It's a part of Connects that I just can't emphasize enough. We have to have community involvement. It involves everybody coming in, spending time, getting to know, and then Connects. The only reason Connects exists is because each person that comes in gets to evaluate, do a weekend evaluation on people that are taking the course or a part of Connects. This is how the people know that they're making a change in their lives. It's the only program in the world that has this kind of an involvement. And I really want that. I want people to know that there is a difference being made. And that's by you coming in, filling out a thing saying what you observed this person doing. How's this person changed? What's going on? And then that way, at the end of the month, the end of the 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, however long between intervals, they actually get to see growth. They get to see change. And that's my desire. I want people to know that they are making a difference, that there is a change being affected, that people are learning things, and knowledge is gain. It's a good thing. No matter what age you are, no matter what you're going through right now, physical or mental or spiritual things, that I want you to be a part of us. I want you to be a part of Connects. I want you to personally take an intimate look at yourselves and figure out, what can I do to make a difference? Here's a program, let me come and be a part of that program. And that will make the difference. And that's what I really, really want more than anything. I need your prayer support. I need your physical body being there, being involved with people, being loving, being open, understand what they're feeling, what they're going through. And I really want you to take a personal relationship, intimate involvement with it. Come and be a part of it, and be a part of Connects. Make the connection. Thank you.